Hello and welcome back to Suspended Fanimation. I'm your host, Dennis Bithoulkas, and it's time for Harley Quinn Season 3, Episode 3, the 83rd Annual Villy Awards. Welcome, everybody. Let me take care of some business first, and we'll get down to it. If you like what you see here, like, share, and subscribe. If you're still on the fence about subscribing, take a look at the video that pops up at the very end here. YouTube takes the algorithms of all the stuff you've been watching and tries to match it as best as possible to one of the videos my vast video library and pops up here just for you. And if you like what you see here, hit that subscribe button down below there. And if you can't, hit that like button, the share button as well. And if you feel like gambling, you can hit that bell down below. And it's a who knows if Google is actually going to, or I should say YouTube is going to notify you when I come on live again or not. But you can go over to suspendedfanimation.com. Take a look at the schedule I have up there. I change it every week. Also, I have all the links to my social media there and all the links to my pages as well. Sorry, I was just laughing. The dog is doing some stupid shit off on the side there. So, all right, let's get to it, shall we? Spoiler alert, I am going to spoil the episode. If you have not seen the episode, go and watch it. Come on back. This will be a video. You can comment down below in the comment section, giving you enough time to go away, hit pause, whatever you're going to do. Clear my throat, all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, this one actually kind of returns back to form of the comedy that we've known for seasons 1 and 2. Like I said, it takes a little while. It took them 2 episodes to kind of get out some of all the other jokes that they've had for 2 years and then kind of get back into form. So of course they've moved into, now the mall has been destroyed and demolished. They've moved into Catwoman's place. Catwoman is letting them stay at her place, because she is staying over at Wayne Manor. She has an entire wing to herself. And so it's kind of funny when Catwoman is FaceTiming with Poison Ivy. There's and after she gets off the phone with her, we see that Batman is down in the Batcave and he's giving her a foot massage. That was not what he was supposed to be doing initially. And this made the news for a while there. He was supposed to be going down on her, is what was supposed to happen. And the Warner Brothers executives were like, "You can't do that." And so instead it turned over to the foot massage. That's why at the end she's like, "Yeah, it's not doing it for me." That was the joke, was that it's not doing it for anybody, because it's boring. So and she also has a green room that no one can go into, a green door that no one's supposed to go into, because that is where one of her cats is on timeout for being naughty, which we'll get back to in a little bit here. In the meantime, Ivy is working on perfecting her plant serum, her Eden serum. And not really, Raymond. It was more of the what happened, why they got censored on that. So not a Pulp Fiction reference. So Poison Ivy's working on her Eden serum, and Harley gets an email that the 83rd Villy Awards are happening, annual Villy Awards, and she's been nominated for Best Couple with Ivy, of course. And this is the first time she's been nominated as Best Couple without Joker. And they always won it, and Joker always stole the award from her, always took the award, I should say. And even one year didn't even bring her and brought his goons. And, Dean was the one that she really didn't like, as the goon. So she talks Ivy into going, and Ivy's going to go. And the B plot here is Clayface is on the movie set, of course, with James Gunn and Billy Bob Thornton in the Thomas Wayne biopic that they've got going on, with Billy Bob Thornton playing Thomas Wayne. And it is actually voiced by Billy Bob Thornton, which is hilarious, and also voiced by James Gunn. Again, hilarious. And of course, Clayface wants acting lessons from, or at least acting advice from, Billy Bob Thornton, who is just like, "Yeah, I don't think so." And so of course he pretends to be James Gunn to go over some rewrites of the script with Billy Bob instead. So that's your B roll that's going on there. So a couple of things about the 83rd annual Villy Award that just made me laugh. So the theater that it's being held in is actually the movie theater that Bruce Wayne and his parents went to on the night that they got killed, which is in Crime Alley, which is hilarious. It really is. There are a lot of just in jokes in there. The one that made me laugh the hardest is Cock King. So there's a joke early on that Harley calls Clock King, who has a clock for a face and is also in a relationship with Riddler. So it's an LGBT relationship there. Um, and she calls him Cock King, and he's like, no, that's the other guy. I'm Clock King, sweetie, is what goes on. So that's the setup of the joke. And then when Joker, who is hosting the ceremony, um, ends up going with the best nom de plume, Cock King is the winner. And they show who Cock King actually is, and it's a guy in a giant chicken costume with a crown on him. And he goes, "Oh, he's dressed as a chicken. I get it. I love it." And that just that it took fucking 3 minutes for that joke to go through, and would that be the payoff? That actually made me laugh. It really did. Did they write out Dr. Psycho? No, Dr. Psycho basically left the team, Raymond, in season 2, the end of season 2. So, yeah, he just got pissed off about the whole thing and walked out. Hey, mercenary, by the way. Um, the other thing that made me laugh too is when Joker is, I guess it's being televised, is what's going on. This whole thing was being televised. And so Joker says, "We have some special guests for you tonight: Sinestro, Solomon Grundy, Kevin Spacey." And that's when I started laughing, was the Kevin Spacey, because it's the Villy Awards, and with all the shit that's been going on with Kevin Spacey, and yeah, I mean that just made me laugh as well. So there, and then also there's the Joe Chill honorary award. So Joe Chill, for those of you who don't know, is the guy who killed Batman's parents, Bruce Wayne's parents. And it goes to Catwoman, of course. Catwoman is there, and she goes up and gives a speech how that the only reason why she got the award was because she was black and she's a black villain. She goes, but Black Manta has been out there and and representing for years now. And I love Joker's reaction. He's black, and just the way he says it, I fucking started laughing again because it was just so, you know, surprised, but also Joker-esque, that made me laugh. It really did. And then when she just kind of leaves and Black Manta's the other one to get up and start clapping. I mean, yeah, this is some good comedy, folks. It really, really is. The In Memoriam as well. You get all the villains that Harley has killed over the years, or in the seasons here, including one that we didn't see, which is, I guess, the rabbit guy. Oh, actually, we did see that one. We did see the rabbit guy die by lasers. So, and yes, you're right, mercenaries. Doctor Psycho will return. And of course, we get the B roll, the B plot that, of course, Billy Bob Thornton walks into the green door, and the naughty kitty turns out to be a tiger who kills Billy Bob Thornton and then takes off through the window. So, of course, Clayface calls over King Shark to dispose of the body. And when James Gunn calls, Clayface has now assumed Billy Bob Thornton's identity to continue playing Billy Bob Thornton in real life. So, yeah, good episode. Oh, and to end it all, after Harley tries to actually find out who won the award for best couple, she tries to get a sneak preview of it. The mandroid that she ends up decimating. Um, Basically, her and Ivy walk out before the award is announced, and of course they win. And Joker, of course, takes the award because they're not there to take it, and he takes off with it, which is hilarious in itself. But there's also Kite Man, who's been seated at the table with Harley and Ivy, because Joker was doing the seating, and Kite Man has a new girlfriend, Golden Glider, who Ivy meets outside, and they find out that they have a real, a lot in common and about Chuck. What they like about him, and I still, it makes me laugh that his name is Chuck. And if it was Chuck Brown, it'd be even funnier. But because Kite Man, Chuck Brown, it would make sense. But so yeah, that whole thing was great. They did a great job of that, and I'm hoping to see more of the new couple, Golden Glider and Kite Man. Um, Mercenary says if only Penguin didn't die, they could have had him and Riddler together as a reference to Gotham TV series. They could have Mercenary, they could have, but I like that they were actually bringing Clock King into this instead. Penguin's okay, but Clock King is better. And if you look in the background, it's a veritable who's who of villains. Bane with his little top hat on, hitting on Cheetah, which was funny. You see Sinestro in the background. Zod was there. Um, Live Wire was there. There were quite a few. Gorilla Grodd wearing a tuxedo and wearing his mind control helmet on. You yeah, the clock face, the voice was pretty good. It was CPM. Um, so good episode all the way around. This kind of goes back to form to what we were expecting on all of this. Fun episode too. And I mean, I'm looking forward to tomorrow's episode. I really am. It's this show is just it really is a lot of fucking fun. It makes me laugh. The voices are excellent too. The whole thing with the awkwardness of the table, where Bane, Kite Man, Harley, and Ivy are all sitting at, and after Ivy leaves, after the whole awkwardness between Kite Man and Bane is like, "Oh, that was awkward. You could cut the tension with one of these." And he holds up a knife, and I fucking started laughing, man, because the voice just gets me. I did mention Billy Bob's death, Raymond. Yep, I did. Uh, God, man, the voice, the Bane voice just makes me laugh. It really does. I am Gotham's reckoning. It's just, and one I can do. So, hey, if they ever need a replacement, for the Bane voice, I'm right there. You guys can hire me on. So, good episode. Looking forward to tomorrow. It should be a lot of fun, and I'll be here for that, obviously. So, speaking of which, what else do I have going on for the rest of this week? Well, tomorrow is going to be episode 4 of Harley Quinn. Friday and Saturday, I'm going to be off. Sunday is going to be the Sunday edition of Saturday Morning Blast Off, where I take the genre news of the weekend and genre stuff you guys want to talk about when we talk about it. Monday is going to be Westworld. Tuesday is going to be another episode of Is It Worth My Time? It's going to be Prey. That's right. That is on Hulu. Prey is going to be on there. Wednesday, I believe I'm going to be off. And then, yes, I believe I am off on that. And then Thursday, we roll back around again to Harley Quinn. So, although I want to say the Groot series starts next week too. Well, I mean, it's just like little vignettes. Yeah, it actually is next Wednesday. So maybe that I might cover that next Wednesday. We'll see. I know it's short. It's they're going to drop all 5 episodes, and I think all 5 episodes are going to total up to maybe half an hour. So maybe I'll cover that next Wednesday too. We'll see. I'm sorry. The whole Cock King thing just made me fucking laugh. That was the joke of the episode for me. I forgot last episode 2. There was a good joke about that Harley couldn't open up Ivy's flower, which is a first for her, um, which was hilarious. So yeah, I forgot to mention that one. But yeah, good stuff, man. I mean, we got a lot of stuff out of all of that. And it's good to have this series back again. I just hope it survives the whole Discovery Plus HBO Max merger. I really do, because fuck, man, there's a bloodbath going on right now. Yeah, and I'll be talking more about that on Sunday, because I mean, fuck, there's a bloodbath going on right now. So yes, it was a nice resolution of tension between the couple. CBM, I agree. They did a good job of this one. Yeah. Is the show it's in its third season, or I've been covering it since the first season. Go and watch it. I wouldn't be covering it otherwise. So, all right, everybody. With that, I'm gonna say thank you to everybody who joined me tonight in the chat, and thank you if you made it this far in the video. If you're still on the fence about subscribing, hi. Take a look at the video that comes up at the very end here. YouTube takes the algorithms of all the stuff you've been watching and tries to match it as best as possible to one of the videos in my vast video library and pops it up here just for you. And if you like what you see there, hit that subscribe button down below there. And if you can, hit that like button, the share button as well. And if you want to know when I'm going to be on live again next, go over to suspendedfanimation.com. Take a look at the schedule I have up there. I change it out every week. Also, I have all the links to my social media there and all the links to my pages as well. All right. I will see you guys again tomorrow for Harley Quinn. Until then, don't let the door hit your ass on the way out. Otherwise, you may have to talk to the guy who has a gigantic gun for a cock that he's maybe overcompensating for something. I don't know, but he probably is. Thanks, everybody. I will see you again tomorrow. Stay safe, be well, take care, wear those masks, get those vaccine shots, get the boosters as well. Get my second booster on Friday, so we'll see what happens. Thanks, everybody. I will talk to you again tomorrow. Have a good rest of your night. Stay safe out there. Thanks, everyone. Have a good night.